Hey guys, this is Steve with TronicsFix. Last week we tested the PS4 Slim with the dust protection kit. This week we're going to test the PS4 with the same brand dust protection kit. I've already got it wired up. I've got a temperature probe down right next to the main chip on the motherboard, the APU, and then I also have another probe just right out the exhaust so we can test the temperature of the exhaust air as well. If you would like to see the results of last week's test with the PS4 Slim, just click on the link at the top of your screen and that'll take you right to that test. But for now, let's get started with the PS4 Pro test. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it for about an hour or so with no dust filters installed. Then we're gonna install the dust filters, play it for another hour, and then we're gonna see if there's any temperature change. So we have everything set up, so now it's time to get started with the gameplay. Now after playing Tomb Raider for about an hour, our temperature shows 138.7 degrees Fahrenheit and 59.3 degrees Celsius. Now unfortunately, our temperature probe that's right next to the chip on this console is not working correctly, so we can't use that measurement. So we're using the exhaust air as our benchmark, which will work just fine. It'll do the same thing. It's just measuring the air instead of the actual chip temperature. So let's get the dust filters installed and then we'll play some more. So the dust filters for the PS4 Pro, they're actually a little bit different style. They actually are just the foam filters with no plastic around them. So it is just the foam, so we'll install all the foam around it and then we'll be able to test it again. Now we have our dust filters installed. Let's play another hour and see what the temperatures are. So now we're at an hour and 4 minutes playing Tomb Raider with the dust filters installed, and you can see we're at 138 degrees Fahrenheit and 59.1 degrees Celsius. That is with the dust filters installed. So obviously you can see that there's absolutely no extra heat being created by having dust filters on the air intake of the PS4 Pro. So our findings here are about the same as the PS4 Slim. There's also no problems there. If you guys would like me to test the Xbox One S, I'm happy to do that. I do have the kit here, so let me know in the comments if you'd like me to test that. I will leave a link in the description if you would like to purchase these filters for yourself. As for the PS4 Slim and PS4 Pro, I see no problems using them, and if you live in a dusty environment or have lots of pets around, I do recommend using something like this to keep those big particles from going inside your console. Now there is one thing you have to remember though, is these do need to be cleaned. If you don't clean them, then it's just gonna plug up the sides of your console and then it's gonna overheat anyways. So you gotta keep an eye on these, make sure you keep them clean, and if you do that, then I do recommend having something like that if you live in a dusty or hairy environment. Something like this to keep those big particles from going inside your console. Now there is one thing you have to remember though, is these do need to be cleaned. If you don't clean them, then it's just gonna plug up the sides of your console and then it's gonna overheat anyways. So you gotta keep an eye on these, make sure you keep them clean, and if you do that, then I do recommend having something like that if you live in a dusty or hairy environment. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Let me know what other videos you want to see in the description below. I'll leave a link for these and all the other recommended products on my Amazon store. This is an affiliate link, so I do receive some commission on each sale. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.